Interesting. Damn, y'all. Ain't that some shit? All right, let me get this ready. Commercial.
This is the art season in New York. At the Metropolitan, the Guggenheim, the new Whitney Museum, Museum of Modern Art, and here at the elegant Wally F. Art Galleries, where art lovers see a show that marries art with fashion. This abstraction, called Caperland No. 1, is not a painting and it's not on canvas. It's printed on Caperland nylon and can be worn. So fashion models walk through the art galleries wearing chic dresses in the same prints that are framed to hang on the walls like old masters. And what's more, this art is washable. Leading dress designers think the bigger, the bolder, the wilder the print, the more artistic the dress, such as the dresses styled by Cobb's Corner. And the same bold prints look even more so in dresses for little girls by Tiny Town Togs. But is it really art? Or is it just another fashion fad? Maybe it's both, now that a posh art gallery gives its nod of approval to the print explosion in fashion today.
What's up, people? Of course, we're back, monkeys. I don't know what the hell happened. The internet did a jiggle and a jance and a two-step on me, tried to hit me with the sidestep super kick, but I countered that shit and I'm right back out of it. So now, here's what the fuck we was talking about. Since some people is not back yet, let me just cut this little, let's go to this little promo segment real quick. And also, let me get Tux a different view real quick. Let's hold up. Let's take care of a different view backstage. Let's go back here. Let's try to break shit. Let's try to do more work back here and ruin the stream. All right, there we go. Done. Dun, 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 dun. And then go over here and be like video. Default. No, you're going to have to go to stream as virtual cam, blah, 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 and flavor noise, and that one, and this one over here. And here, and then a little reload over here. And if it don't work, then we go into Discord. All right, now, what the hell should we see over here? The pocket locker shit. Enable the camera. Oh, is it calling me Tux TV now? Yeah, it is. Here we go. All right, now Tux can see the stream, but it's not really necessary right now. All right, so back to what the fuck we was doing. Wait, did it change my thing on this one? I don't know which one is. Oh, this one is me. All right, edit name, arcade management. All right, now.
Well, Jay,
you going to bed?
I think I'm gonna head to bed.
I can hear it in your tone.
My internet is crap right now.
Goodbye. I'm done. No more people. I'm kicking you out. Good night. Wait, I'm not kicking you out. You can make yourself leave already. See you later.
All right. Cheers.
I'm closing the pulpit. I'm taking over. It's all monologues from here on out, folks. Unless by special request. You've got a request to call in, and that has to be granted, but mostly no. All right, so now we want to talk about something very, very important that I was fucking talking about when I was so rudely interrupted. Okay? Which is, actually we were done. We talked about Fuckface Ken Hovind. We talked about Otangelo. I think we were good. I think that's all the things we needed to talks about tonight. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. gonna push papers, y'all. All right, so now the thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to fun times at Ridgemont High. Let's go to the casino, y'all. Let's figure out what we want to watch tonight. South Africa Top 8 Capcom Pro Tour 2022. Take my time, all of it. All of it. Pretend that I don't need to sleep just because I need to watch this. Pretend that. Yep. Create a new playlist. What's today's date? 8/25. Merry Christmas of August. Also, y'all. Oh, you know what? I should talk about some William Lane Craig shit too. William Lane Craig, you're a fuckface. Let me reward y'all a little bit. Look, I know this William Lane Craig shit's been hot, but check it out, right? When William Lane Craig insults, you know, quote unquote retard fundamentalist, he really undermines his authenticity and his integrity with the type of Christianity we find to be so dangerous. He alienates himself from his prime audience in his own need to find a version of Christianity more in accord with his ego and overinflated sense of self. So I personally welcome this, and I'm glad everybody's held his feet to the fire on this one. But you know, I welcome more of this because, you know, they need to reveal their hand, and, you know, we're here to expose them. And so when they make it easy, they do make it too easy. And that's frustrating. Oh, I know what we were going to talk about. I had a special secret Ken Hovind pipe bomb for y'all asses. Okay, there's not that many of y'all are here, so check this out. We're going to keep it real for the OGs that's really here, that found the stream quickly, and then we're going to get into the casino stream. I'm about to say some shit you definitely want to listen to, y'all. Because of what evolution means to me, and because of how much it's done and continues to do for me, and how much I like to fight about it, and how right I always am about it, because it's easy, duh, it's the most well-supported theory in history of science, duh. All right, so it's kind of easy and kind of just fun, because if people are going to attack my work, I'm gonna attack them back. If you want to fight a war against evolutionary biology, well, evolutionary biologists are going to fight back, dum-dums. All right, dum-dums? So let's make something clear. You may have never actually, I know you've seen a lot of people who think Ken Hovind's a scumbag and attack him and say all types of bad things about him and try to expose him and, oh, I wrote an expose on Ken Hovind, he's trash. You may never have ever in your life seen this man interact with someone who utterly despises him more than I do. I have a healthy respect for the psychotic monster and utter piece of shit he is. As a real fucking toxic trash bad guy who thinks if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, Ken Hovind's the type of fuck face who has zero disregard for anything other than the fucking self-interest of fuck face Kent Hovind. Kent Hovind is a fucking monster. I'm not going to need to curse or none of that shit at the debate because literally there are no words. You notice I call him Mr. Dino because his education is jack shit to me. He has no credentials to me. He's less than zero. People who are zero, shut the fuck up and don't do anything. Kent Hovind is a fucking negative 27 for the fucking education of the public, and he actually deserves to be stopped. I think he's a monster. I honestly think people like Kent Hovind are fucking organized criminals, motherfucking gangsters who are in the fucking unregulated, thugonomic, wild, wild west of fucking YouTube and fucking homeschool fucking hero. That's who he is, a fucking homeschool hero. What an utter waste of breath. I think the world would be a better place without people like Kent Hovind. Y'all could fuck off. I don't give a shit. Am I wishing him harm? Nope. Pain and suffering? Nope. Hatred from other people? Yeah, he deserves a little hatred. I don't really hate him interpersonally because, again, I hate him so much professionally. There's no room for any other hatred. There's no more room for hatred. As much as I could professionally hate someone as an evolutionary biologist, Kent Hovind is fucking, he's not even on the list. He's so obvious that, like, he's the elephant in the room. He's like Ken Ham. Like, he's so on our fucking hit list of people who need to be stopped that, like, you don't even put up most wanted posters and shit. It's just you don't need to. You don't actually need to remind yourself what an utter piece of shit this person is. No reminder needed. None of that shit. No bounty, no money, no nothing. Just a nigga you just want to, as an evolutionary biologist, word wrestle and just stomp this nigga for fun. Just stomp him. Just take your words and just be like, nigga, you ain't shit though. Nigga, what the fuck is the kind though? Nigga, what the fuck is the kind though? Nigga, I told you I'm gonna whoop your ass. Nigga, what did I tell you? Kent Hovind, what the fuck is the kind? You fucking up my plate, Kent Hovind. You fucking up the golden plate. The golden plate, I'm gonna have to send this to the fucking prop master and get it superseded and shit. You know, smacking this nigga upside the plate with the head with the golden plate and shit. Brass knuckling his ass. Kent Hovind, where'd you go to school though? Kent Hovind, where'd you go to school though? Just tell us where you went to school. Can I get a picture, please? You know? Oh, I'm sorry. Was that your eyeball? I'm sorry. I apologize. They call me Pocket Locker. You know, every once in a while, the drumstick gets loose up in this bitch. Every once in a while, the drumstick gets loose. Oh, you're bleeding. You're blind. You're blind. Well, you weren't reading very much anyway, you know? You know, you always got them damn sunglasses on. Now you got a motherfucking reason. How about that? Now you got to, I wear my sunglasses at night. Oh, look, now this shit is symmetrical, bro. I'm sorry, them fucking drumsticks. You know, this one's got a mallet on the other end of it. Sometimes it just gets loose, you know? The shit just gets a little loose, gets a little hard to, you know, I don't mean to fucking weaponize drumsticks. I don't mean to weaponize drumsticks. Oh, I'm sorry, cat. Oh, sorry, this shit is heavy. It's heavy. Sometimes I accidentally drop it on a nigga's head and shit. You know, I didn't mean to rough him up. I'm sorry, Donnie, is that out of bounds? I'm sorry, Donnie. Are you going to ban me now? Are you going to... Oh, sorry, you don't like me, Donnie? I'm sorry. Am I barred from further debates on your channel? I'm sorry about that. Whoops, guys. Whoops. I messed up. Made Don mad, you know? Whoops. Whoops. Trust me, y'all. Nobody hates Kent Hovind like I do. What a fucking waste of oxygen. Perfectly good air for a perfectly reasonable somebody else to exist instead. There's an argument against an all-knowing, all-loving deity right there. Guys, you want a good reason to not believe in God? I present to you Exhibit A, Kent Hovind. What? Talk to me now.
I hear it. I get your question. Amr just asked the same question. I think there might have been a follow-up after that. We just are not going to comment on the contents of this ongoing independent investigation that the department is.
Shut up. Tell me about student loan debt forgiveness. What? Let's go. Talk to me.
Okay, a live look at the White House right now where
Yep,
President Biden unveiled details of his federal student loan forgiveness plan. The controversial program will give a financial break to millions of Americans by wiping away thousands of dollars of college debt. But critics are calling it a campaign giveaway months before the midterms. CBS reporter Skylar Henry has more on this.
Yeah, no, duh. Buy my vote, Joe. Buy my vote, Joe. Campaign giveaway, duh. This is politics, dummy. Do some shit for me and make me want to keep your ass in power. Yes, I got a lot of student loan debt. Buy my vote. Buy my vote. Oh, yeah, buy my vote. No, go fuck yourselves out there telling me, oh, Jay, the politicians shouldn't be buying our vote. When it's sound public policy, yes, they should. They absolutely should be spending the fucking government money to make a goddamn motherfucking difference in my life, because I'm out here trying to make a motherfucking difference in the goddamn world, and the government should be trying to give me some help and motherfucking support up in this bitch. I went to grad school for 3 eternities. And I'm still grossly underpaid. So fuck all y'all. The least a nigga could get is some student debt loan relief. They don't call it college was free. You still had to go to college. You was still underpaid all the years you was in college. And then you had to go get more school and do some more shit and pay for housing and rooming and board. And your ass couldn't work because you were in college once again. And then you can't get a good job unless you want to do certain things. But if you like, yo, I haven't been to want to do some certain things, they say that you want to do this, well, then you got to go to college and take on all this debt. Well, why does it cost that much? It ain't really that expensive, but the government and the politicians and all these people, we fucked it up. Now it's way too expensive for anybody to fucking pay for. So the government fucked it up. The government need to try to help us unfuck it up. And it is motherfucking campaign season. I said the Democrats is a bunch of weak-ass cowards because I bet you these lame-ass niggas is going to try to drop a little bit of hope and sprinkle just enough reasonableness and just enough looking like they trying to do the right thing to get us to keep their asses in power and vote for them, and they really ain't try to give us what we need and everything that we really want and need right now to meet the moment. But I bet you they try to buy us up and do a little something for show in the final hours of the motherfucking stuff we got to do for going into these midterms. And y'all want to know the only thing that would have been worse, gang? Yeah, that's me, Sobek. And guess what? You know what, gang? The only thing worse than that would have been if they were too stupid to even do that basic shit. They ain't giving us fucking everything. They finally got a clue and did something to put one less bullet in their own fucking foot for once up in this bitch.
Hey there, good to see you. Well, this move
tell me some goddamn good news
of borrowers, some
now
instantly, as some 8 million borrowers will see their student debt wiped away automatically, while others will have to apply for the program.
Another campaign promise fulfilled, with President Joe Biden announcing student debt relief for federal borrowers.
Here's what my administration is going to do to provide more breathing room for people so they have less burden.
My girl said toilet paper is worth more than Hova's diploma, and I'm not talking about COVID. Preach. She ain't bullshit neither, because you would technically have some shit in your home and in your bathroom, which is in your personal place of peace and solitude, with Kent Hovind's name on it, right? So even in the best of times, you would rather actually have some extra toilet paper, just speaking facts to you. Spitting facts and breaking backs. I know how we do.
Burdened by student debt.
The president's plan forgives $20,000 of debt for Pell Grant recipients and $10,000 for other borrowers, and it's capped for borrowers who earn less than $125,000. Additionally, the Department of Education has proposed new rules that would cap income-driven repayment plans at 5% of monthly income and overhaul the public service loan forgiveness program.
For anybody with student loans, it's a big deal.
Really cool.
This could totally wipe out the student loan burden for about a quarter of borrowers.
That's great.
The Biden administration is also extending the moratorium on federal student loan repayments one last time, with payments set to resume after this year's midterm elections in January.
It literally held up my loan. And again, y'all see these dumbass Democrats doing the minimum necessary. Yeah, we'll get a little bit more of a repayment period. Till when, y'all? Oh, you're just going to have to vote us in office one more again just to find out how long y'all can get. Oh, go fuck yourselves, Democrats. Y'all the most shaken-ass, weak-kneed, bowing to the fucking conservative, half-wits, do-nothing, so eager to lose, so eager to give away the game. Y'all don't really want to play the game of power because y'all don't know what power is about. But I'm gonna let my girl get some. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. You on this. You the fucking hero here. We all know Biden ain't even the motherfucking hero on this shit. The hero is this unsung bitch right here. Come on. Come on.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bianca Goldriga in New York. Ana Cabrera has the day off. Well, in a little more than an hour from now, a major announcement from the White House for millions of Americans struggling with student loan debt. President Biden will lay out a plan to cancel $10,000 in federal student loan payments for borrowers who make less than $125,000 a year.
Boom, that's
and
me.
to extend the payment freeze. Let's go right to CNN senior White House correspondent Phil Mattingly. So, Phil, what more are we learning about this major announcement today?
You know, Bianca, this is an announcement that has been months in the making. Very intense debates inside the White House, a ton of pressure from Democrats and outside groups outside the White House, getting the president to this point. There's really three key elements here that you need to pay attention to, and the details are very important.
Yeah,
there are income.
She's awesome. You get enough TV time. Anyway, moving on to my girl. Warren. Look how much time he took. Come on, no, don't do this to us. Y'all see, this is what happens when you're in the booth with the projectionist. When the projectionist is here, sometimes I can skip all the bullshit. Warren. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, with them smile on them, ladies. Let's go.
The average student loan debt in this country, as you know, is around $30,000. You did campaign on $50,000 in debt relief. So what is your reaction to this plan for $10,000?
My reaction is that this is a great day. That today is the day the president's going to announce that about 20 million Americans will never have to make another student loan payment. And another 23 million Americans will have significant relief on their student loans. You know, look, will I keep fighting for more? Of course I will. But look at what's happened. It is truly transformative for tens of millions of Americans. And this program has been very carefully targeted to meet mostly the people who have demonstrated a lot of need, and let's just be blunt, for whom it was hard to go to college. We're going to see $20,000 of debt relief for over half of all of the borrowers, and those are disproportionately African Americans, disproportionately veterans, disproportionately parents.
Yes, Sobek.
And disproportionately first-generation students. So this is about helping America's working class, America's middle class, and really targeting that relief, most relief, to those who need it most.
Well,
I think that's pretty good.
Let me ask you about that question as to whether this is equitable enough, because especially from a racial perspective, because the NAACP released this statement in response to this announcement saying the student debt crisis has a disproportionate impact on black borrowers and their families. Across all racial groups, black borrowers hold the most student loan debt, despite also being consistently underserved by post-secondary institutions. Now, I know the administration is trying to incorporate the Pell Grant, given that the Pell Grant recipients largely compose of those who are racially minorities in this country. That having been said, this is not really an endorsement from the NAACP.
So, two things about that you want to focus on. when the NAACP was talking about the program, they were talking about a $10,000 across the board. The fact that it is twice as much loan forgiveness for Pell recipients, and that Pell recipients, that is disproportionately racial minorities, disproportionately veterans and parents and first-generation students, the fact that they are getting twice as much relief, and enough relief that literally for millions, it will cancel out all of their student loan debt.
And do you know what matters for fucking scientists and future professors like me? It's a signal for millions more that maybe this country will give a shit about your dreams to fucking study.
I think it changes that calculus. Now, like I said, do I want more? You bet I do. And will I continue to fight alongside the NAACP and other groups to have more student loan forgiveness? Yes. But the steps that the administration has taken today are powerful. They are important. There are millions of people right now who should be celebrating over what they have just heard, because their financial lives have just gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah.
To you, motherfucking Elizabeth Warren, who was on this shit before it was popular and will continue to be on this shit, we rest assured, because it's certainly, we're not done and it ain't near enough. But man, it's a big step forward, and I think this charming and pleasant, yes, Elizabeth Warren, please take me on a coffee date, young lady here to the right, is one of them, what we call an American, one of them Democratic leadership types. Motherfucking bulldog. She will bite your ass. I like me some Elizabeth Warren. This is very friendly, Elizabeth Warren, but she will shove her foot all the way up your ass. Don't get it twisted.
This,
to you,
however,
my lady.
Just a Band-Aid to the larger issue at hand, and that is how we got these debts in the first place. The cost of tuition has skyrocketed over the past few decades. You know that, and there are real concerns as to whether colleges are actually delivering enough for Americans in terms of their future earnings.
So I think that we have three things we need to think about, and that is the historic debt that we already have. And that's kind of the headline here, canceling $20,000 of that debt. Part two is how students are going to finance college going forward. And there's a really important part in the statement, and that is that the federal government, in effect, is offering to go into partnership with anyone who wants to go to school and can't afford to just write a check for it. And that is that they won't have to pay more than 5% of their disposable income on their debt. The interest won't mount up on that debt. And at the end of 20 years, they're totally done, whether they were able to pay it off or not, with that amount. But the third
too long, too much, but that's amazing. Let's go. Progress. Progress doesn't mean perfect. Progress means progress. Let's go.
Sure that colleges and universities and all post-high school education is truly delivering, and that it's keeping costs down. Yeah. This is why I have long urged a bill for schools to have skin in the game when they've got students who are borrowing money to go to school, and also fought hard for transparency in the school so that they have to reveal data.
You mean like faculty members and researchers who do their jobs on public in line so that everybody can see it and know what the life of a scientist and a faculty member and a public researcher at a public university actually looks like from the public's perspective? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, though.
About how much students are actually paying and how long it takes students to graduate and how many are graduating and what happens to them after graduation.
There you go.
But this is the first step. We deal with the debt, we deal with payments going forward, and now it's going to be up to Congress to make sure that we do more to hold the colleges and universities.
I'm what happens when education transforms your life. As you know, this hasn't been
received well by everyone in Congress. Senator Mitch McConnell says that this plan is a slap in the face to working class families. Let me ask you, what do you say to a family that says, listen, I just spent years paying...
Go fuck yourself. I'll say it for you. Go fuck yourself, Mitch McConnell. Go fuck yourself, Mitch McConnell. I would say scent ought to pencil and rotate, but I'd rather you sit on a drumstick and rotate, but a fucking broomstick. And instead of rotating, we just make you a new asshole and then just fucking toss you off the fucking top of a building. Not to hurt you, but just because you're trying to throw the rest of us off a bridge without a fucking lifeline. What time you think it is, nigga? I'm just saying, y'all can say what the fuck you want, but Mitch McConnell threatened my way of life and my existence first. Mitch McConnell's his fucking human fucking turtle ass is a motherfucking ever-present threat today. We can't have nice things because of this motherfucker. And we get one nice thing, and this motherfucker says, giving people the nice things is the slap in the face to American people by working class people, because the working class people who tried to work hard so they could put their kids through college are going to be really pissed when their grandkids are not born into fucking student loan debt. Yeah, the working people hate that shit. Go fuck yourself, Mitch McConnell. Just literally trying to sow division where none is necessary. Anybody say we ain't trying to do shit for working class people? Anybody say we ain't trying to do shit for people who don't go to college? Can we talk about people? Again, people, when it sounds like we ain't talking about you, maybe people aren't talking about you. People could do nice things for people who aren't you. It's okay.
Paying off my debt. I didn't have the federal government helping me out, bailing me out, and now I may be doing just that for a family that at some point may be earning more than I do.
Not identify the workers or what the fuck is in their interest or what the fuck they want. My grandfather didn't go to college. His father and family really wanted him to go to college. He said, I shouldn't go to college, not because he didn't really couldn't do that shit. He said, I don't think I'm a good candidate to go to college. I'd mostly be there to play football and chase girls. He's now a bishop. He got married when he was like 19 and ended up marrying. He'd probably been all right in college. That nigga big as hell. He probably could have been an offensive line. Probably would have done well. But anyway, he wanted my mother to go to college. Her ass went to college. He doesn't really identify what it's like. She got a master's degree, became a corporate executive, raised my ass. Just because he didn't go to college didn't mean he didn't want her to go to college. Just because she went to college didn't mean he wanted her to be, unfortunately, straddled with student debt, loan debt, her whole adult life, just because he couldn't pay to put her through college. And just because my mom went to college and was in student loan debt relief her whole life didn't mean she wanted the same for me, even though she's very, very proud of the fact that I took my education even further than her and became the first person in my family to actually get a doctorate. Might not be the first generation of my family to go to college, but I'm very much the first generation in my family to do something that's very important to all the other generations of my family, whether they went to fucking college or not. Or people like OG Roddy, who's my cousin, has not gone to college and is just a dope-ass nigga and is very proud of me. And guess what he wants to do? Not that he needs to, but for shits and giggles, he wants to go to fucking college to get a degree because he's a smart motherfucker who wants to further his education because some people just like learning like that. Go figure.
Look, I'm not at all surprised that Mitch McConnell is attacking this. And the reason he's attacking it is because it is very, very popular. Popular among Democrats, independents, Republicans, popular. And you know why? Because I don't think there's anybody left in America who doesn't know somebody who isn't struggling with student loan debt. This has become a part of our country now. People for whom their only sin was to want to try to get an education and not be in a family that could afford to write a check.
Preach, you sophisticated bad bitch, you.
As a nation, we can do better than that. We can invest in our people. We can help our people. And ultimately, what the data show us is that because of student loan debt, there are many people who don't move out of their mama's basement.
Some of y'all like, Jay, don't encourage radical people like Elizabeth Warren. She'll end up running for president. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Who can't save up money to buy a home, who don't start small businesses, who don't start a family. You relieve the debt burden some for those people, and we have more economic activity.
Oh, yeah, y'all realizing the truth. Yeah. I'm Team Booker because it's family and it's personal. I'm Team Warren because that's what's in my heart and soul, baby. This is my girl right here. Let's go.
In other words, canceling
and Bernie, get your old ass in here.
Is good for the people whose debt.
But hey, Joe Biden was the oldest president ever. Hey, Bernie, get your ass in here. I'm sorry. I don't know. I send Bernie money for real.
Is canceled, but it is also good for our economy and the rest of America.
Oh, that was good. Oh, that made my day. Oh, that was very, very pleasant. Oh. Wow. Great. All right, let's see. So we got you on the list. Boop. All right, who else is up in here? We got to get some gold up in here. All right, we're going to mix it up. We're going to do kind of our mix. We've been doing a good mix with the races. Ooh, World Series 2022, Nations Cup. Oh, yeah, let's go racing. Matter of fact, I think I want to go racing first. Oh, stop. This game is sexy porn. Sexy car porn. Sexy car porn time. Oh, yeah, let's do that Nations Cup shit. Oh, let's do that. That's beautiful. That's looking great. We are diving through the crates, figuring out what are we going to do on our motherfucking casino stream because it is time to have motherfucking fun time. Mitch McConnell is like the ultimate heel wrestling manager, except we have to deal with it in real life. So back, Lord of the Four Corners. Yeah. Yes. That is indeed correct. He is. Matter of fact, we got to put him in the WWE in the word wrestling. He's got to be. Yeah, like the ultimate heel, like a, oh my goodness, like he could be like the ultimate, like a very, very sophisticated but much more maniacal Bobby Heenan. Like Bobby the Brain Heenan, but actually with the evil brain and like really smart instead of like the fucking weasel foolhardy that lovable fucking heel that Bobby Heenan's dumbass was. Yeah, we could do a Capcom Pro Tour. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite broadcasting teams. These guys are fucking phenomenal. Let's do that. Yep. All right, let's also get some dirt racing up in this bitch. iRacing dirt. Also, that's why Cloud was trolling me, y'all, because the category on Twitch still says iRacing. So Cloud wasn't being totally unreasonable. I just was flaming his ass. Because nobody gives a shit what the category is. I do what I want. Oh, I guess I could technically in trouble for that on Twitch, so it is a friendly reminder. And I think he's one of my mods on Twitch, so it is what it is. I ain't do it on purpose, though, Twitch. It was a mistake, though. Don't suspend me for another week or longer. I guess my next suspension might be permanent or some shit. Who knows? All right, what y'all doing over here? Are y'all doing Coca-Cola, Bristol? 4 months ago, that's 2022. Yeah, okay, I'm with that. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely with that. Nah, I don't even know. I don't know. Bristol, we got to celebrate. We got to do a whole big thing around Bristol. We could do Vegas, though. We could do Vegas. I want to see the cast of characters. We could do Vegas. Ooh, look at that. That's crazy. All right, let's do Vegas. 825. Okay. Hang on. Let's also do esports NHL. Let's do some competitive NHL. Could we do Chell 22? Let me see. Yeah, 1 month ago. Let's do let's start with this European final, and then we'll do some of the American stuff. Save to playlist. Boom. All right. Then we'll do Man, I wish we had a. Oh, why did my stream pop up? All right, that's cute. Yeah, let's do that. We'll put this one on too, so we'll have a little Chell follow-up. Little Chell after. All right. Then let's go to... Yeah, let's do Magic the Gathering. Yeah, this shit, right? Yeah. Let's see what that's looking like. Actually, let's go with this real quick. Let's go old school. Let's go old school. We'll get the video game in there. But let's do that. Let's add to the queue. Let's add to save to playlist. Then let's get a little Magic the Gathering video game preview history, right? That'll be fun. Fun. Yeah, fuck your sleep, dog. This is the idea is to put together a playlist that makes you not want to sleep, dog. That's the goal, is the projectionist. See, people think projecting is you just put something on and you go to sleep. Nah, you got to put together the dope fucking internet gems that people think are so fucking amazing. They don't even want to fucking sleep. Then we're gonna do NWA wrestling, Mid-South. Boom. Mid-South wrestling. Boom. Added to the playlist. Classic wrestling stuff. Who knows? Might get the stream pulled. Who cares? Let's try it. We'll try it. We're gonna add it. Boom. What else we gonna do? Another Mid-South wrestling featuring Ric Flair himself. Boom. Pro wrestling time, y'all. Boom. Okay. What else am I feeling, y'all? We're gonna get crazy, y'all. Street beefs. Let's go. Come on now. Let's start with a little bit of street beefs. We're gonna get it hood. A day ago. New street beefs. We're gonna start with a little bit of street shit, some hood shit. Let's see what's up. Hang on. Nah, shut up. We ain't watching that yet. Hold on, just put this on the list. What else we got? Title match. Yeah, we probably seen that. Let me see. This one got heated. Watch the end. All right, yeah, let's watch this one. All right, we're going to do that. Want to save the playlist. Boom, right there. All right, what else we want? This is going to be so killer. iRacing. Let me see. No, actually, let me see the playlist real quick. Let's see. Library. 825. Let's get it. Nah, hang on. We don't do that like that. We go like here. All right, we'll see what we looking at. Let's see what we working with. I wish it gave me like a total time and shit for this playlist. All right, let's see. We got how long is this? Oh, this shit is upcoming? God damn it. I was dumb. No, I like the long one. Oh, all right, Midwest. I'll take that. I'm in the Midwest. Let's do that. I'm interested. Y'all have me. You had me at Midwest. All right. You had me at, let's get it around the Midwest. All right. Also, God, that broadcasting team, I love them so much. Ooh, France, Spain, Portugal definitely got me. I'm trying to go all over the world, see the port. You want to get a feel for all the different regions, and then when they come together, you start to get so much of a better feel for the different play styles and the different players. Plus, these broadcasters, they're so amazing. You're gonna fucking be addicted to those guys. Promise you that. All right. Also, can we get some more? Let's go with like Code Breaker. 2022, like, what's up, Code Breaker? Combo Breaker, that's what I meant, Combo Breaker. What's wrong with me? Let's go Combo Breaker. Let's go with this, man. Let's go with the Blaze Blue Central Fiction Tournament. Do something super wild cardy. All right. Now let's see this list. 825. Remove this. Perfect. All right. Cool. All right. Here's what we got to do. Combo Breaker, you come up. You guys are 7 there. Up here. All right, then there. Then we'll go here. Racing, shell. Magic, documentary. Let's wrestle for a bit. Fighting games forever. All right, let's get it. All right, so let's do that. We'll start here. This is gonna be where we start. Boom. Let's get that. All right, let's clean up. We can leave the room open for now. Let's keep our music here open because we don't really want to do that again. All right, we'll go here. We'll keep this in case we want to switch that up. We have an alternate. We'll close tab to the right. Bam. Now we'll. All right. Do we need this? We can leave this. I can do that. Pocket Locker 86. I don't need that stuff. Oh, I do because I like to copy over the link. I'll do it behind stage on the other thing. All right. We've got a playlist. Man, this has been a killer stream. Pocket Locker 86. Love y'all so much. Thank everybody for the support. We're gonna switch over to the casino. Then I'm gonna chill over there, lead that broadcast off. We'll get some. Then I'll chill, get some rest, and we'll do this again. We need to work on our Ken Hovind debate. We've only got like 3 or 4 days, so we really got to actually put that in the high gear. I'm gonna try to get some help from Rob. I do need to get some sleep so I can get up for my meeting with him tomorrow. And then I need to also do other stuff that I'm not remembering right now. But thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much. We're not done for the night. You can sit tight. We're going to go through our ceremonial process. Basically, I pull up the Pocket Locker end stream. That gives me a chance to take a deep breath, get some stuff taken care of backstage. Then you'll see a switch over to the casino scene. We'll fire up the casino arcade, the casino theater and arcade. I'll need a minute to get that box going, turn that channel on. So if you would, kindly join us over on the casino theater and arcade. We will stay live on both channels for a little bit just to give you a preview of what we got going on over there. But please come join us on the other channel. Cameron's gaming with Lena. Glad to hear it. Glad the community's gaming. And yeah, for sure. We will definitely get our own little game night in here. I'm still in the booth for a little while. I'm going to call some stuff. I will game with y'all definitely coming up sometime. But I'm going to call these fights and call some of the stuff, work on my commentary game a little bit here. And also I need to eat. I'm going to heat up some food. I've been hosting stuff, but love the fact that y'all are hanging out. Lena, don't whoop on him too badly. He's shy. When you get a shy boy and you just beat up on them like that, they be all hurt and shit. Then they don't want to play no more. You know how they go. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. We'll put the end screen up for a minute or so, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the Casino Theater stream. Those of y'all that know what time it is, let's get out of here. Let's dip on this Pocket Locker 86 channel. Go to the Casino Theater and Arcade. Link is in the description. I'm going to give people 10 million tickets, 10 million arcade tickets, plus a million extra for everybody that joins me on the Casino Theater and Arcade channel. Go there now. Link is in the description. I will take my time to switch backstage, and I'll be watching from that channel with you guys. Otherwise, thank you. Like I said, you can sit tight on Pocket Locker 86, but we're going to make you feel stupid for doing so because it's time to dip out on the Bible nerds and go hang out at the casino. Let's go to the casino. In the name of the Darwin, the Dawkins, and the Christopher Hitchens, science bless you all. And we out this bitch. Poof.
Yeah, well. Too many gotta stay out the way. Especially the streets, man, they in a rage. I remember my nigga, he caught a case. On a run on the low and he did the race. Caught a body, it ain't really shocked me. Rubbing on demon time since the bottom. All the bro in my yeah, man, we sharing mamas. I wish I could've saved them from all the drama. Rare roof, we was really there getting money. This then with the place where the rain or sunny. Know my niggas gon' catch me, I ever stumble. Know my team gonna pick up, I ever fumble. Niggas ain't winning, they really punt. In that location, we coming so we loud. Guard of your niggas, we stayed 100. If you been on my block, when we kept it coming. The plane, cause I carry a lot of weight. FaceTime with my baby, make sure we straight. Breakfast with able to start my day. Chop it with Henny and talk with A. Yo, we crack this my dog and we get it back. Champion style taking devil crash. And somehow I still go and I get the cash. But it ain't never been about the bag. I've been dipping in fashion, I'm about to spaz. Latest release like the sneakers app. So that don't worth more if you sell it fast. Made more off the merch than I did off rap. Made more than merch than you did off rap. Yeah. Made more off the merch off rap, and I ain't even had to mention my DJ Sass, yeah. I'm gone. I said 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 I'm gone, yeah.
Been going and going, and shit got my main line going crazy. Going, I've been moving strong, remember they tryna play me. Said I'm wasting money doing all these songs, ain't nobody gon' play them. Now a couple months, I don't drop a tape, niggas be like we waiting. You cannot find me in Roddy, we just touching down to Miami. The way the police got these niggas on records, they all need a Grammy. It's all for the family, told my daughter how my car when I'm landing. It's all in the plan, your circle gets smaller when you start expanding. Where we came from, that shit made us so heartless. Fuck what they talking, I do me regardless. I'm not pulling up there without a deposit. At all. Run my money. Pull up a gang, I'm a
All right, y'all. It told me the stream ended for a second, then it fucked up my camera. So hang on one sec. Let's fix that. It seems like we're still live. I just pulled it up backstage to check. All right, so we're good. I think, let me check the Pocket Locker stream again. Yeah, it says we're good. Let's see, we're live. Let's refresh it. Looks like we're all right. Yeah, we're still live. All right, good. All right, let's switch up to our scenes here, and then we'll do this.
She got that sweet juice, Minute Maid, some of out that lemonade. Take a sip, blowing purple clouds, taste like lemon haze. Conversations back and forth like damn, we could go on for days. Looking back at it like damn, she bad when she walk away. Here we go, been down this road, they already know. When we go on tour, I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. People talk about us like they understand just what this is. I just wanna give you all you want and then the double it. They all say I'm way too young, maybe I'm just ignorant. I won't find nobody like you on some real shit. Spend a couple hours on the phone. Hey, I don't wanna let you go. I'll be all about you, babe. I'll be all about you, babe. Saying so unless you don't know, they won't find what we got and that gon' drive me crazy. No need to rush, I'ma still be here tomorrow. Had to take my chances, baby, I just struck the lotto. And I'll be so gone, don't know where I go wrong. Don't remember last night, I blame it on the bottle. And I'm just living life, I would rather not question it. All the time invested, you could see that we was next to win. Over anything, I'll still be right here when they gone. I just had to put you in the sun, don't get me wrong. They all say I'm way too young, baby, I'm just ignorant. I won't find nobody like you on some real shit. Spend a couple hours on the phone. Hey, I don't wanna let you
go. Let's go to the casino. That's right. All the cool kids know that you might think you're hip and fashionable and part of the happening new scene. If you happen to be one of our 300 plus subscribers over on Pocket Locker 86, but all the cool kids know that, in fact, 300 subscribers is way too many for us to have the type of fun we really want to have with all those damn philosophy-tards and thea-nerds and Bible worshipers and Bible haters who want to talk about the fact that they hate the Bible. Oh, God, all y'all are giving me a headache. Y'all suck. Oh, yes, that's right. We know the late night crew has revolutionized counter-apologetics and revolutionize social commentary and everything else, but it doesn't change the fact that all of that is sitting on some bullshit and entirely antithetical to the fundamental nature of entertainment, which is that people just want to have fun. Oh yeah, the people, they want to have fun. You got to get the people what they want. Get the people, yeah, get the people what they want. That's entertainment. Yeah, we want to have some fun. Entertainment. What the fuck is wrong with y'all talking about philosophy and these motherfucking sacred texts? Like, you ain't got nothing on the planet better to do with y'all? Like, never, nothing else y'all want to be a community and bond over? Never? Y'all got to expand y'all horizons and shit like that. You know, it's a lot of other shit on the internet to celebrate, y'all. So welcome to the motherfucking casino arcade that exists to motherfucking revolutionize this shit and save y'all from boredom. Y'all know the mission. Yeah, we gotta save the fucking atheists from God, but we gotta give all that shit a break once in a while so we can save the whole world from boredom. And that's an important, essential part of taking over the internet. And of course, Lena, knowing this, is here with me because she knows what time it is. And all the cool kids here, there's like, what, 2 or 3 cool kids here? Dog, do you know how many years I streamed on Twitch for like 2 or 3 cool kids? Nigga, we ready to go, nigga. We've been doing this shit for years. Nigga, we ready to roll. This is how we really stream. Really late at night. Nigga, we don't give a fuck, nigga. That's right. All y'all late night people go to bed at, well, it was midnight Easter and it's 1 o'clock Easter and I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up, be responsible. It sounds like a motherfucking personal problem to me that ain't got shit to do with the rest of us that's still up trying to have a good time up in this bitch. Pathetic ass squares. Ain't my fault you wasted all your off time talking about gods you don't believe in and stupid shit like that, nigga. Now, I'm trying to have my jam on before I go to bed. Have me some good time before I pass the fuck out. And I'm about to eat me some Taco Bell, celebrate having 300 plus subscribers on their ass, and enjoy me some motherfucking good times with the cool kids. And then I'm going to do what I always do, which is leave this shit overnight, take my dog out, take a shower, get ready, lay in my bed, and watch the dope ass shit that I put on in my theater, in my casino, for my overnight stream. And if you fortunate enough to watch that shit, you're going to be having the time of your life up in this bitch. And I ain't even going to be on the screen, but the playlist is so stacked. The shit I'm lined up for you is so stacked. You ain't going to be able to stop watching this bitch until you pass out. Or you're going to be like, I really got to turn this shit off. This shit actually is really entertaining. I don't know who the fuck, I don't know where he finds this shit, but the shit, it really is. I need to pay attention to the stream, but I got to go. I got to turn this shit. I got to sleep. I ain't gonna. Yeah, fuck your sleep, nigga. I don't got no respect for your sleep. I put that must-see shit on overnight. Fuck your sleep, nigga. Let's get in here. Let's fight. Let's cut the bullshit. No, we don't want to talk. We don't want to debate. Nope, we don't want none of that. You see people? See everybody looking around? What everybody excited for? A motherfucking fight. Let's fight. Let's throw these fucking hands up in this bitch. Yeah, that's right. Punches. Oh, yeah, knock him the fuck out. Oh, yeah, let's go. I'm working on my commentary skills. This is going to be real technical commentary. Knock him the fuck out. Take his head off. Yeah, that's a real technical commentary, real high level technical martial arts commentary. What up, Snoop Strong?
Decatur, Alabama, Ducktown, Washington.
Weighing in at 6'4", 195, and then Luigi. Oh yeah, Luigi, y'all looking like some cartoonish niggas. Yeah, bop his ass on some Super Mario shit. Bop, bop, bop. Toadstool his ass.
Street Beefs, we got a boxing match for you in this corner.
Oh, Street Beef boxing. Oh, boxing, yeah, straight
and in this corner, we got Snoop Strong. He's a giant, man. It's a guaranteed banger. Before we start, make sure you guys go check out HKA USA, the best combat gear out there. Also, go subscribe to your boy. We on the way to 30,000 subscribers. Help me out. Good luck, fellas. Let's get it.
I fuck with him. We might check him out. Let's go. Right now, we got to throw these hands. Let's go. Uh-oh. Oh, Luigi looking hella strong, though. Oh, Luigi a big boy, though. Oh, yeah, come on, let's see some footwork, fellas. Let's see some footwork. Yep, rotating. I like that. Yep, you got to try to get up. Don't let him get you in that corner. Yeah, because he long. He can reach on you. Yep, you got to get out there, get you in some space. Move around, though. You standing in front of him. He long. Yep, you standing in front of him. That's your fault. You standing in front of him. He going to unleash them things. You better move. Yep. Better get to the move. Yep. Better get to the moving. Yep. Oh, he wrapped around his leg and shit.
Hey, you got the movement. Hey, shit.
Let's go, bang.
Yeah, the shit is crazy. Oh yeah, we could do Sam Cam tonight if y'all want. We might be able to do. We could do Sam Cam maybe. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But y'all gotta remember, like, if I leave Sam in here overnight, then he likes to sleep in the bed with me. But I will do Sam Cam on stream a lot. But right now, he been cuddling with me overnight. He is a studio dog. He does technically sleep in the studio. He's supposed to sleep in the studio. But since his chair hasn't been in the studio all day lately like it normally is, I've been using our off-stream time to be kind of like our quality time because he be over there a lot of the time now. But yeah, once I get shit set up a little differently, we'll get that Sam Cam going. And I think that's a good thing to do overnight too, especially a lot of nights. I won't do it every night because normally what I do is I have him sleep in the studio most nights. and then I let him sleep with me just like a couple nights during the week, like one night a week, and then usually like one or two nights a week, and then one night on the weekend. But I've been letting him sleep with me lately because just to make sure he gets some more social time. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's throw these hands. The action is going. The action is going. Somebody about to get slept any moment. You never know. 30 seconds. Let's see it. Ooh, good jab. Good jab.
Hit him, Binky. 25 seconds, bro. Work.
Yeah, he not moving. He not moving his feet or his head enough. Oh, he attacking though. Okay. Make the other man play a little defense. Get in there, boy. You better do something. Boy, he gonna knock you out. You can't just let him sit there and measure you. Boy, he just clocking. He just doing that math right now.
Try
wow.
Delta Munchies, the #1 hemp brand, revolutionizing the way you relieve stress with their gummies. Vape pens and tinctures. Skip the line at the dispensary and shop online at deltamunchies.com.
Y'all better have his link down here. Where's his link at?
Beefs 20 for 20% off. 21 plus only.
Round 2. All right, I should put his link in the description.
Let's go, bang.
It's all good though. Oh! Ooh, that boy Luigi hitting. That boy Luigi hitting on him. Ooh. Posted on Discord. All right, I got y'all. Yeah, games. There you go, YouTube punk. Let's go. Let's throw these hands, gentlemen. We didn't come to watch y'all stare at each other. There we go. Oh yeah, we need a little bit of there you go. He said, hit him back. There we go. Come on, pop him. Boy, you better pop him again. You ain't gonna hit him once. He ain't down, is he? He ain't done fighting you, is he? He ain't done try to bop that head off, is he? You better keep hitting him then. Oh, see, all he did was make him more active. See the footwork. He's bigger, he's stronger, the footwork is better. You know, he's not doing a lot of footwork, but he's doing more than the other guy. He's mixing up his angles more. So he's really the superior technical fighter. Snoop Strong need to just go for it. Ooh, he just is taking bombs. Yeah, it's smart to work the body because he could have been done with him if he'd have been working the body systematically. But at the same time, he just want to knock his head off. And he's letting him sit there and line him up, so why not? But at the same time, if he worked the body, he would slow him down even more and it'd be done already. Yeah, all right, yeah, he cool. He knocked him, but he all right, he's straight. You know, give him a little, make sure he coherent, check him.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
You got 15 seconds left.
Ain't nothing wrong with that call by the ref. Come on, let's go. I mean, he a tough kid. He's taking some bombs. I ain't even gonna lie. He's taking a lot of shots that would have dropped most motherfuckers for real. No question. Snoop Strong is tough. He's earned my respect, but he's also totally outclassed. So to me, he got to go into survival mode and try to go for the surprise end. You can't just sit here and hope to endure another man's torture. You gotta try something. You know, you could take a person out too, but you gotta try to catch him or something. You can't just you can't just sit here and let him tee off on you. It's so much easier said than done, but it really is essential, right? Cause y'all see it. He's not giving himself any chance at all. He's just hoping the other guy don't kill him, basically. And that's not the way to compete in this sport. And it's really not even a way to protect yourself because you're just allowing a person to take unchallenged shots at you. You're not even giving them anything to think about or making them really defend themselves or, you know, putting them in an awkward situation where you could catch them slipping or making them drop their hands to defend their body so you could catch them with a lucky shot. You know, you're not giving yourself any of them opportunities, right? No opportunities. So it's one way on the scorecard. It's one way in the eyes of the fans, one way in the eyes of the judges, one way in terms of who might actually knock who out. Entertaining as shit, though. Let's get it. And he has taken the shots in terms of he's hit him with a couple of good punches, really good strikes. And he's taken so many of them monster shots that's really impressive, even to just be able to take that shit. He's really getting hit hard. They do have pretty thick gloves on, but no, them punches hurt. Don't get it twisted.
4, 3, come on, get him, 2. Oh!
Appreciate that. Glad y'all having fun with the game. Yeah, let's go. All right. I don't know what this camera view is right here. You generally don't want to point the camera at the ground when you're live, and you could edit that out. But, you know, hey, I guess we keeping the hood. What is this camera work, though? Really, though? Come on now. It's grown people watching. All right, let's get this one. What's after this? Oh yeah, Gran Turismo, let's get it. And I'm about to eat after this too. About to get that food on y'all. I love calling fights. I love doing commentary. We fun, y'all. We back into my old wheelhouse, what Jay really is about here doing. Working on the broadcasting skills, bringing people different type of action, different type of entertainment, different types of content, but, you know, really focusing on broadcasting stuff that I love, stuff that people might not see or, you know, witness a lot. Adding a little bit of commentary, motherfucking broadcast value to that bitch. And then we gonna put the projectionist playlist on playlist mode, because y'all know what it is. I gotta work the third shift at the casino, man. I gotta work the over fucking night shift. Sometimes that's the crux of small business, man. When you're a small business, a self-owner and operator and all that bullshit, you gotta fucking do it yourself sometimes. So you gotta work that playlist. Hope the projection don't fail. Hope the internet stays on and the motherfucking cameras don't go out and shit. And try to get your ass some sleep while the kids can entertain themselves, because their parents is working the third shift and these snotty ass brats ain't got nowhere to go. So it is what it is. We keep it open for them. It's not normal business hours, y'all. We can't play this shit during the day when the families and the pizza parties and the 7-year-old birthday parties and shit is going on in casino, theater, and arcade. That's why we ain't live round the clock. That's why we over on Pocket Locker doing adult people shit during the day. But, you know, after we close, after the little late night, after hours, little events that be in here and shit, we get up in here and you with the third shift. So that's what you're witnessing right now. We're not really open to the public right now and shit, so we could get a little naughty in the arcade.
Match in the Scrapper for a 1-year anniversary. First shot for sponsors.
Appreciate the love. Appreciate the subscription. Why don't I see it? Oh, here it is. No, I don't see it. I got a good night. I didn't see the overlay. Let me go to the Streamlabs. Appreciate you, though. Appreciate, though. Oh, it's X Vibing. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub.
Got this, Jared. Simo, judges. Timer. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Grab hard.
All right, JD and Simo, let's see how they start off.
Power punches.
You can do it.
Both looking to Simo trying to gauge a little bit.
Yeah, they on the MMA shit. Let's go. Ooh, the hands. Ooh, the hands. Ooh, got him up.
Body. Grab it tight.
Got him with the front face lock too.
Now we're getting some grappling, tying each other up. Let's see this.
Head underneath his chin. Right.
Nah, he ain't doing nothing, but he got himself away from getting beat up like that. trying to sweep him, but
see what we got over here.
My man's in the blue is not going down. Ooh, that was good. Hard into the boards. Hard into the boards.
Snap the guillotine. Grab guillotine.
Yep. Ooh, slammed him down. Great takedown. Great takedown. But he's got a hold of that guillotine. Really holding on to that. Yeah. He took it and kept the hold on. That's fantastic. Yeah, fellas, let's fight.
All right, let's see what they're about to do.
Did finally get out. He needed to get the hell out of there. Oh, mushing him in the face. Good. Make it hard, make it uncomfortable. Don't nothing free. Trying to grapevine the leg. See you later, Lena. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, this is the part where we want to see beat him up on the ground. Ground and pound, let's go. But look at the defense. Yes, choking up on him. Ooh, stops the striking while going for a submission hold. That's really wonderful. Okay, let's go. Yeah, they do. They fighting, bro. They dealing with it. They dealing with it. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yeah, pick him up. That's great. Fantastic.
We're here to do a job. Doesn't mean we can't be friends.
Hands above your head, bud. Hands above your head. Put them on top of your head. Here. I need you to go to his low back. Keep it on his low back. Don't take it high, okay?
Yeah.
Grab the cage there. You can get him down. You can get him down.
You can see the scrapyard 1 year underneath side squats. Yeah, look at that. The ref get rid. Yeah.
Yeah, what up? Get a little love. Get you a little love, Raf. All right, y'all need to head over to, if y'all over on Pocket Locker 86, we gonna dip dive socializing on y'all asses. After this here, Street Beef, I'm turning off the Pocket Locker 86 stream, and we're going live overnight on the Casino Theater and Arcade. You guys switch channels. We just giving you a preview of the action. Y'all gotta come over. Links in the description. I normally pin it in the chat, but let me see how many people's over at Pocket Locker, man. I don't think it's a whole lot of y'all over here. Oh, it's only one person over here. It's probably me. All right, look. Yeah, so I'm going to just turn it off after this. There's a link in the description. Pocket Locker fam. Pocket Locker fam. I love y'all. Pocket Locker 86. We out here. But after this, I'm turning that shit off. Why? Because I'm chilling. I'm getting my food on. We chilling. We doing things at the casino, bro. You got to come with the cool kids, man. We got to kick all the nerds out.
Corners out. Breathe, Jaron. Hands up.
We can't stay where the nerds could find us. It's just a sneak peek. We don't want the nerds to find us.
Fighter, you ready?
That Pocket Locker 86 shit is too mainstream now. With 300 subs, man, that shit is whack.
See him open up with that kick again.
That's just way too well known. It's not the best kept secret on the internet anymore.
Ooh, good exchange. JD trying to get that heavy hand.
Head underneath his chin, Jay. Let's
see.
Head underneath his chin.
Ooh.
Put your head underneath his jaw. Pummel that head under it.
JD looking to open. No, he's not trying to get that. Look single no more.
Take it back. Take it back. Chin in his chest. Chin in his chest. Leg strip, left leg.
It's going back and forth.
Left leg. Walk to the left leg. Knee to the leg. Knee to the leg. There you go. Take him down. Now lean on him. Squeeze harder. Got leverage. Don't give it up, Jaron. Don't give it up, buddy. Put him back on the wall.
Back and forth. Ooh, JD trying to eat those ribs. Simon trying to cut that off.
Put him on the wall, Jaron.
Let's see. They're both going a lot. Oh!
Yeah, that's rough. I don't think he meant to do that, but that was kind of reckless. That one was kind of reckless because it's a low throw. Like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel like it feels like either it was like I want to think gracefully. Sometimes what happens is your body is so going through so much that you either kind of miss-target your strike or you kind of underestimate how capable you are to get that knee up that high quickly, and so you just kind of miss because, it's just harder than it needs to be, or harder than it normally is under other circumstances.
Put him on the wall, Jaron.
Let's see. They're both going a lot.
Well, now his corner called for it, so you don't think it's reckless in that response. Oh, and he could have been going for a low inside the thigh or something. Let's see.
Seymour trying to cut that off.
But either way, he got him.
Let's see. They're both going a lot.
Oh yeah, he got him. He got him. Oof. That's rough.
You heard every man in the crowd that time. Damn.
Yeah, that was rough.
Oh.
That is a tough one.
Ooh.
The left and the right.
That is a tough one.
Oh, I saw that right there. Pay attention to the ref. He knows how to. If that ever happens to you, squat it out. You learn something every day.
And you got to keep fighting now. If you're going to say you can still go, you got to keep fighting then. It's so unfortunate, too, because it changes the whole fight, the complexion of it, and it's such a difficult thing to have to fight through. But these are tough guys, and they know the accidents happen. It also doesn't, I don't know, I'm not sure if he's protected the way he should be.
Oh, the benefits of having a girlfriend.
It's growing, it's getting there. I know.
Ooh.
It wasn't funny, guys. It wasn't funny.
I don't think I get there. We're still laughing.
Especially how my great-great-grandfather died.
Are you kidding?
What? I'm not kidding you. In a bar fight in the 1930s.
Wow.
Wow. All right, so normally he's got like 5 minutes in sort of organized MMA. They might give him a little bit of extra of flex time here in Street Beefs. I'm not sure what the parameters for a low blow here are. Not sure if I've seen one quite like this before. Of course, a lot of time the guy blows it off pretty quickly. But he's usually got, a window of time to recover, and I'm sure in this case the referee's willing to give him plenty of time because it was so direct. Everybody saw it. No challenge there. It was a really direct and quite significant strike to the groin area. He looks like he's starting to get a little bit more pep in his step and come back to his senses and look like he's feeling okay. But you're still trying to give him a little bit of extra time. Remember, he's the victim here of a illegal strike, right? It's outside the rules. And so you're trying to give him plenty enough time to minimize the discomfort and disadvantage he's facing. Good job by the ref. Good sportsmanship. No need to make a big deal about it in terms of the apologies and stuff, but a respectful acknowledgement, and let's fight. Ooh.
Simo, get that underhook. Right underhook.
There you go. Good job.
Right underhook. Swing against the cage. Switch. Right underhook, Simo. Switch him. Switch him, Jaron. Switch him. Good. Rotate him, Jaron.
30 seconds.
Rotate him.
Keep your base.
Rotate him, Jaron.
He's trying. And now you hear the coaches counter-coaching each other.
Lock your hands. Hold guard.
Rotate him. All right, well, keep your base so we can't rotate you.
That leg. Here you go. Oh, yeah.
All right, now he's got it. Now they're saying squeeze.
Got it. Lock that in.
5, 4, 3, 2,
you're good. You can get out of there. You know, very interesting round. You know, kind of the guy in the blue doing his thing, clearly being stronger, mostly dominant, standing up, winning the position battle, but the guy in black really doing his thing on the ground and having some really impressive control time, which is what you want to see when you're up against somebody like that. Try to get him on the ground. If he uses his strength to slam you down, try to grab a hold and try to get some submissions on a bigger, stronger guy who's pushing you around and landing bombs, because nobody can, nobody's immune to the pressures of a submission, and so it's if you can get it off, it's one way to overcome somebody that's stronger than you. Although the bigger and stronger they are, it's more difficult, but really good contrast of styles and trying to take advantage of their strengths while minimizing their vulnerabilities. Good stuff. Really good fight.
You want to fight? Go!
Do you want to fight?
Timer! Go! Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Round 3, let's go!
Let's go. Might be the last round, I think. Let's go.
Watch his strike. Jab, Jared. Jab. Leave it out there. Watch that overhand right. Patient, Jared.
Both are tired. You can hear them breathing heavy. Let's see who wants
that's a
some more.
space finder, range finder with that kick. He's not putting that out there trying to do any damage with it. That jab didn't look like it was really intended to connect either. A little bit of feinting maybe, but not significant. Good strikes by my man.
Oh wow, yeah, they keep circling around.
Yeah, that little front kick is not doing anything for me. Like I said, I don't even think he's snapping it enough to make it have consequence, even if he did land it.
Here you go. Sit. Work for that leg trick. Get your chin down in his chest. Head under his chin.
Again, in these exchanges, the guy with the blue is clearly stronger. Oh, there's a lot of blood. His eye's open. Oh, they busted his eye open.
Kicking your fucking wall, bro.
Whoa, guys. Calm down. CeeLo. It's okay. I got next.
I got next. No, you don't.
Just any given day.
I can get another concussion. You're tired. Breathe in. Breathe in. For ball
I say this motherfucker's got to work tomorrow. Yeah. That cocky shit don't what? I'll take round 3.
Oh, this guy's really trying to get into this, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of blood. Yeah. Other side.
What happened in that little? I think did he hit him with a? Was it a headbutt?
Sit. Work for that leg trick. Get your chin down in his chest. Head under his chin. Head under his chin.
Oh, people can see it, but what happened?
Here you go. Sit. Work for that leg trick. Get your chin down in his chest. Head under his chin.
Yeah, he was done already. What happened? Oh, he's not here.
Both are waiting for the other to do something.
Cut him off. Other side. Here you go.
I wonder if he hit his face on the cage or what happened. Because he's busted already. I thought maybe he headbutted it or something.
Yeah, stop. Good eye. Whoa, guys. Calm down. CeeLo. Just any given day. I can get another concussion.
You're tired. Breathe in. Breathe in. For ball
I say this motherfucker's got to work tomorrow. Yeah. That cocky shit don't what? I'll take round 3.
Bro, who is this fan, bro? All right, what happened? A lot of blood. So is that?
There should be some liquid bandage in that bag too if you need it.
Yeah, that's a rough shot. I don't know what happened. I kind of think it seems like almost like he hit his face in the cage when you order an MMA pay-per-view from Wish. Oh, that's so funny. I can't believe Bum Fights is making a return. Thank you guys for doing this. This is funny. Blue Guy was just lucky he never got hit with one of those front kicks. The front kicks, that's hilarious. I was telling you those front kicks. I think he felt the wind of it. Looks like he was trying to kick his bottom slippers. Yes, I'm here for the comment section saltiness. Oh. Steven Seagal taught him that front kick. All right, y'all. Oh, are you not entertained? Oh, my goodness. Yo, I tell you, when the fight is good and the comment section is just, the comment section here is just reading my mind. Oh, they're reading my diary on that one, y'all. Oh, that was hilarious. All right, let's go racing. That was crazy. This game is so gorgeous. Let me go heat up some food. I'm hungry as a bitch.
Hello and welcome to the 2022 Gran Turismo World Series. It is round one, our first time this year for the Nations Cup. We're on a new platform of Gran Turismo 7. The drivers today are going to be competing at the Watkins Glen circuit. We're very much looking forward to this one, Jimmy, because of course it is all about the drivers here today.
That's right, yeah. Of course, last year we had a fantastic showdown between Miyazono and Go. They're both back today and what is sure to be an amazing race. But first of all, let's check out our schedule for this year. Of course, coming up at the end of the month, we have our first World Series Showdown event in Salzburg, our first live event in over 2 years, so really looking forward to that. We have events also dotted around September and October as the World Series comes to its conclusion, and then the World Finals in November at Monaco, so I'm looking forward to that. You know, it's never a bad thing going to Monaco, is it?
Absolutely not, no. It's going to be so exciting to welcome back spectators and competitors in person for the first time in a couple of years after what has been a very tricky time in the world. Here, though, are the race details for today. Watkins Glen is the venue. The brand new Suzuki Vision Gran Turismo Group 3 car is the car they will be competing in. You can see racing hard, medium and soft tyres available for them. Single lap qualifying, which took place here as well, and 15 laps for our drivers to compete with, and a grid start. So that is going to be a hugely exciting mix of circumstances for our drivers to be competing in. And here are the drivers and how they will line up on the grid. Of course, we have to welcome back the 2021 champion, Valerio Gallo.
Yeah, of course, Gallo, a bit of a high after last year, but also, of course, some form to Takuma Miyazono, who was very fast yesterday in the Manufacturers' Cup, so watch out for him. Baptiste Beaudoir in there, Jose Serrano, Benelli, Hernandez. I mean, look at this field. It is absolutely stacked. We have 3 past Nations Cup champions in here. It's too close to call.
It really is. Yeah, Angel Estrada for Chile is back this year, as well as the Hungarian Patrick Blaža, Mangano, Fraga, Matt McEwen, the Kiwi, the Aussie, Andrew Lee, Ryota Kokubun from Japan, Koke Lopez, Kanata Kawakami, and Andrew Brooks. 16 drivers ready to take to the grid for this one. We are really excited to see what they're going to be able to do, of course, in that single lap qualifying session coming up for you very shortly, but also in the race here at Watkins Glen as well. And we caught up with the drivers to get their thoughts ahead of the first round for the GT World Series.
やっぱり GT スポーツの時だと、バレリオが本当最後の、シーズン2021年は本当に速くて 正直ちょっと手が届かないような存在だったんですけど、GT7 になって、またそのドライバーの、速さっていう部分もまた変わってくると思っています。
It is a new game with new physics, with new everything, and I guess some people that were fast in the past may not be so fast, and vice versa. So I guess, and I expect really good races from everyone.
This is my second event, first one of GT7, so I'm very proud of that. And it's going to be a very tough event because there are the best of the best. But I am also very proud because I am the only one that is representing Guatemala and the first one.
La verdad que me siento muy fuerte con esta nueva temporada de Naciones. La verdad que todavía me cuesta un poco cogerle el rollo al juego porque al ser nuevo todavía me falta un poquito, pero me veo bastante fuerte.
So qualifying then, and we start off with Andrew Brooks. He's going to show us around the circuit in this Suzuki Vision Gran Turismo. Down a T1, they're braking fairly late. It's a downhill braking zone, so don't brake too late or you might end up locking tyres. We go through T1. Very important, as we've said before, for your lap time around here, because if you get a bad run out of there, you're going to have a bad run all the way down to the first braking zone, or second braking zone for lap with the bus stop. So coming right now, taking the tightest line possible. A little bit out of shape there on the curb, but didn't lose too much speed. Now try and spot your braking zone on the left. Going to brake just at the 300 marker, throw the car almost at the barrier on the inside, just aim to miss it, and then try and carry as much speed through that high downforce section. Now, what about mechanical grip round here as the downforce starts to bleed off a little bit for this long right-hander, and then we go downhill. Look at the camber of this corner. You want to tuck the car into the inside, and you see Andrew Brooks there a little bit wide there. Had a nice late apex, but I would have been a bit tighter in there personally. Now we come up to going back uphill again, and again, you want to be on the inside for as long as you possibly can, then sort of drive out towards his Warren exit. The grass does sort of come to meet you there a little bit, so you've got to be a bit careful running wide there. And now we go over this little crest and back downhill to yet another downhill braking zone. The corners here are actually fairly similar, but the elevation changes as that goes on, so it gives you a fresh challenge at each part of the circuit. A little bit wide there on exit. That I think he just avoided track limits, and again another late turn in here. You don't want a bit of an early turn in because of the road falls away from you to the right there. You're going to hit the barrier if you're not careful. Now 2 more corners to go, both quite quick. Left-hander first, you can use this curb on exit. A little bit of understeer there through Brooks, for Brooks there through the left-hander. For the right-hander though, a little bit neater. Not sure what time it's going to be, but I don't think it's going to be pole today.
As he comes over the timing line, it is a 1:43.380 then for Andrew Brooks, but Kanata Kawakami a second quicker into the 1:42s. Brilliant lap time there for him. Lopez has dropped a bit of time in the penultimate sector as he comes to the line. What can he do? It's second quickest. It's the outside of the front row for now.
So yeah, we're saying that Brooks' lap was a little bit messy, and we see that now in the times as he's plummeting down the bottom there. Kokibun does go further with a penalty, so he'll lose that time. McEwen there, nice time from him, really nice time for a New Zealand driver there, coming second provisionally. Igor Fraga up on everyone at the moment. Will he go provisional pole? He does, first person into the 41s.
Nice lap time there for him. Giorgio Mangano, the last driver then in this first group as he comes to the line. What can he do? It's third quickest head of the second row then for now, and our focus shifts over to the second group of drivers. So they let them out in groups of 8 essentially, and this is the second group of 8 drivers. Here is Patrick Blajan, then the Hungarian driver. Angel Enestrosa, we know he can be quick on his day, but can he pull it out of the bag in qualifying trim? I have to say, this Suzuki Vision Gran Turismo car looks absolutely spectacular around this Watkins Glen circuit.
Yeah, looks like a nice mix between a summer car and a performance car, doesn't it? Oh, there's nothing like racing with the top down, I think. But yeah, cool to see yet another Vision GT car added to the roster. I like seeing these manufacturers sort of just going, oh, we'll design what we like and throw it in a game. It's nice to see that that creativity on display.
Yeah, for designers, it is brilliant for them to have that freedom as well. There's so many constraints in the real world that they have to adhere to. So to be able to just go a little bit mad every now and then is something that I am certain that they enjoy. Here is Jose Serrano then. The Spaniard has been really quick and nipping at the heels of his countrymen over the last couple of years, Coque Lopez. And likewise, this man here, Valerio Gallo, also very quick as well. Of course, the reigning champion, what is he going to be able to do? Let's see what these lap times are going to be like then. So Lucas Benelli a little bit wide there on the exit of the hairpin, but it's relatively strong out of that corner. I wonder if he's going to be able to take the charge as we get Blajan out of the final corner and across the line here.
I think this is going to be Patrick Blajan's first lap. It is. Comes across the start-finish line. Where does he go? Not bad. P2 there for Blajan. Sort of a return to form over the course of last year. I wonder if he can carry that now into 2022. And Galeno throws a half a second down at the last split, though, so not going to be a great time for him. Goes P6 for now with a 42.4. Here's Hernandez, who was very, very strong last year towards the end of the series. Let's see what he can do.
Over the timeline he comes. It's half a second back. It's only 9th quickest. So that just goes to show how big the difference is in gaps. Lucas Bonelli goes up into 2nd place, though, so it's an all-Brazilian front row as it stands. Great lap time then from Lucas Bonelli. What about Jose Serrano? A couple of tenths of a second down. It's only 9th quickest. Drops down to the outside then of the 4th row of the grid. What about Baptiste Beauvoir? A tenth of a second back as he comes to the line. Beauvoir, and it's 3rd quickest then for him. A tenth of a second away.
So let's see what our big guns can do. Takuma Miyazono, he's currently 4 tenths down, so it's not going to be a pole slot here for Miyazono. In fact, right in the middle. It's the 2nd time in 2 days we've seen poor qualifying from him. Meanwhile, Valerio Gallo way off the pace. He's made a mistake somewhere, a 2nd down. So our 2 big hitters both absolutely nowhere. In fact, Gallo goes 14th. Look how mad he is there. He's not happy with that result.
No, Gallo definitely made a mistake then on his flying lap. Here are the final qualifying results then. So it is an all-Brazilian front row for the First Nations Cup race of the Gran Turismo World Series in 2022. Fraga heads Bonelli from Beauvoir and Blajan on row 2. Row 3 will be Kawakami and Mangano, then McEwen and Miyazono, Inestrosa and Lopez completing the top 10 with Serrano, Cockburn, Hernandez, Gallo down there in 14th place after what we can only assume was a mistake on his final flying lap ahead of Brooks, and Lee completing the 16-driver strong grid. Well, don't forget, of course, you can find out everything about Gran Turismo 7 and the Gran Turismo World Series on gran-turismo.com. And you can also follow us on the usual social channels, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and TikTok, where you can also vote for your Michelin Driver of the Day.
And you'll also find details of our new predictor game. So if you want to try and predict who the winners will be in the showdown event at Salzburg next week, you can enter via the in-game news section or the banner on the GT7 World map for a chance to win some in-game credits. So best of luck.
Not much of one. Lots of combat sports, fan. And yeah, I have my stepdad growing up is a world-class martial artist. And so he's a boxing coach and 5th degree black belt. And so we watched a lot of combat sports growing up. And I spent a lot of time in the dojo with him. But I didn't take to training. Although I did love being around the competition. So I grew up going to karate tournaments and watching boxing and seeing him coach people in the gym. And yeah, definitely have a passion for combat sports, although I'm pretty sure I could take a wet paper bag in a fight, but I wouldn't want to step it up too far beyond that.
Of the grid in 7th with Takuma Miyazono, the 2020 champion, alongside. Inside the top 10 just is Angel Inestrosa from Chile and Coque Lopez, the Spaniard, completing that top 10 with Jose Serrano, his compatriot, just outside with Ryota Cockburn alongside him on.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Juan Hernandez, the Guatemalan driver, lines up P13 with Valerio Gallo. A mistake on his qualifying lap, putting him 14th on the grid. Andrew Brooks, the Canadian driver, completes his lap in 15th place, and he lines up with Andrew Lee for company alongside. So you can see the tyre graphic on the left-hand side of the screen, but we're now racing for the 5 red lights to come on. Round 1 for the Gran Turismo World Series Nations Cup. Lights out and we go racing then. Good start from Fraga. Great start, though, from Lucas Bonelli as they go side by side down to the first corner. Keep an eye out for Blajan versus Beauvoir on the second row of the grid. Down towards T1, though, it's Bonelli who takes the lead away from Igor Fraga, from Patrick Blajan, from Baptiste Beauvoir. Then comes Matt McEwen, who's going side by side here with Kanata Kawakami into the left-hander. McEwen just about managing to keep it ahead of the Japanese driver. On the run-up towards the hill we go. There's already been a penalty there handed to Jose Serrano down in 13th place, who's dropped back from his 11th starting position. And here comes Patrick Blajan down the straight in towards the bus stop. He's got Baptiste Beauvoir alongside him for company. Beauvoir tries to get the long way around the outside into the braking zone and manages to make it stick through into 3rd.
Yeah, really nice move there. And Blajan sideways into the barrier there, and now holding up the cars behind. So just a little bit on exit there there, just having picked up the throttle a bit too violently and had a little bit of a slide. We'll have to see if we can get a replay of that at some point.
Crazy
that
driving.
has given a little bit of a gap to the front four. Now, Igor Fraga, I think that hard tire was really hard getting away from the line now as McEwen looks around the outside of Beauvoir. Is forced onto the grass by the Frenchman. Things getting really rough at the front already. And Beauvoir definitely with his elbows out. McEwen there sitting behind someone else who had a really good run of form at the end of 2021. So let's see if he can continue that now. Beauvoir looking up the inside of Fraga, using that tire advantage. And through he goes with McEwen following through as well. He might do. He's going to be on the outside here, though, for the left hand. You don't really want to be here. It's quite difficult. He's going to send it into that soft tyre, onto the marbles, though, and he can't quite get that to stick.
Nice opportunist driving, at least from Matt McEwen. Needs to keep an eye on his mirrors, though, because Patrick Blajan, who starts on that second row of the grid, is not too far away. So this is going to be really exciting to see how it all plays out here. Andrew Leeks made an absolute stomper of a start. He was right at the back of the grid. He's going to P6 on the first lap. So that soft tyre working well for him. I wonder if he made advantage whilst that first corner incident was going on, which we saw under investigation, as Blajan goes up into P4 at the start of lap 2.
Well, let's see a replay of what went on. So we're on board right now. I think this is with Miyazono.
Lopez failed to get away. I think he might have stalled on the line, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's really easy to do that here. I mean, it's a standing start, of course, so it's quite easy for the car to bog down. It's in the middle here. There's contact everywhere. Fired through. It was Kokeman fired into the wall there, and Gallo was involved as well. So, yeah, that's interesting.
I think it was Gallo that was late on the brakes, and he then collided with the rest of the car. So I wonder whether Gallo, just trying to make up ground from 14th on the grid, bit too late on the brakes, straight to the scene of the crash, and that caused the concertina effect that we saw.
But Brooks has got the penalty there, so it might have been him. It would have been better to have maybe a more advantageous camera angle there instead of whiplash cam. But yeah, we'll try and make what we can of it. So we're on board with McEwen now. He's harrying back these Beauvoir. And bear in mind, Beauvoir's at a tyre disadvantage on that medium compound. He's doing a good job hanging up here in second place, and McEwen's not really managing to find a way by. But looking now, you can see in the bottom right-hand corner of our screen there in the mirror, that's Patrick Blajan, who had a little bit of drama at the first corner. But he's
what a great cam, what a beautiful game. I literally forget that I'm watching a video game with this goddamn game.
Who's currently
so pretty.
By McEwen in front, but at the front of the field, Benelli, though, making the best advantage of this. Well, these guys are squabbling. He's got 3 seconds on the field at the moment, which is really nice for him. But again, Andrew Lee there in 5th. What a start from him. He started in pretty much last place, 16th, up to
P5. 3 seconds is huge in a race like this, but let's see if he can keep that. They've got time.
There from the Australian.
A bit Esteban Ocon-esque at Hungary, wasn't it, where the sea sort of parted away and he managed to take advantage there for Andrew Lee. So good start then on the opening few laps for him. Just a reminder, there are 3 tyre compounds here for the drivers, the hards, mediums and softs, and they must make at least 1 pit stop in this race. It'll be interesting to see how it all works out once the strategies begin to come into play. Those who are on the soft tyres there, they will wear out quicker than the medium and the hard tyres, for example. So that's where we should see things starting to take place. Here is Matt McEwen, though, on the soft tyres against the medium shod Baptiste Beauvoir. They run side by side on the run down into the bus stop. He's going to be later on the brakes. Here is Matt McEwen. Can he outbrake Beauvoir? Yes, he can. Really deep on the ragged edge of adhesion there. Runs it a bit deep into the second part of it. Off onto the grass. That's going to allow Blajan to come through. Bit of contact as Blajan comes up the inside, and Andrew Lee is ready to try and join the party there as well. Half-second penalty for track limits there for Matt McEwen.
Yeah, too much.
Woes into
and
the
you can see a very serious penalty. A half-second penalty, time penalty for that.
Sideways does McEwen. That's going to allow an opportunity for
another one. What is he doing?
Yeah,
he's done. He's done. Get him out of there.
Absolutely everybody.
Get him out of there. Get him out of there.
An accident for about 10 seconds there. That was all over the place. I'd argue that the 0.5-second penalty is a bit harsh, given that I think he lost time himself sliding. But the rules are rules.
No, it's not a harsh penalty.
He put himself there. But
too much. Yeah, put himself there. Yeah.
You just know straight away from the attitude of the car going in that it's not going to stick. He's just carried far too much speed into the corner. It's a good attempt, but look what that's done. He's gone from fighting to second, now down to 7th place. And also some questionable sort of rejoins in there as well whilst trying to gather the thing up. So, maybe just not quite used to running at the front is McEwen.
Patrick Blajan now right on the rear wing of Baptiste Beauvoir as a result of all of that. So Blajan there, he's always got a pretty serious expression on his face. He's on the soft tyre compared to Beauvoir being on the medium. So if he does have an opportunity, it should be relatively straightforward for him to find his way through, because of course he has more grip under braking, mid-corner and on the exit, all the places where Beauvoir is going to struggle up the run through the hill. We saw this yesterday in the Manufacturers' Cup. This was the prime overtaking opportunity. If you get a strong run through here, you can launch something through. Beauvoir knows that. Don't think he's trying to fight it too much.
I'm really interested to see how this race unfolds because, of course, we're in Gran Turismo 7 now. We're in a completely different game, different physics. The tyres handle differently to they did before. The aeros, everything's different. As Patrick Bajan discovers, the rally physics aren't too great as he goes across the inside there and slides. Gets the tire, just about managed to pick it up there. And again, picks up a 0.5. I don't like that penalty. I think like you've had an issue. You've lost time. The 0.5 second penalty is kind of irrelevant. But again, rules are rules. And the tires.
Yeah, trying to keep it clean. Trying to keep it clean.
So much dirt that you can. We saw it happen with McEwen as well. You come down the hill and you can't quite gather it back up again. So the same happened to Patrick Bajan trying to get past Beauvoir. So Beauvoir proving quite difficult to pass.
2-second penalty for Valerio Gallo. I think that is due to the first corner incident there. So Gallo deemed to be at fault. Maybe we just didn't see what we saw from that onboard camera, and Gallo has been deemed to be the perpetrator of that accident. A 2-second penalty. He's down in 9th place. So once he has served that penalty, which will be at the next zone, he'll drop down behind Jose Serrano, and that just... I mean, that compounds what's been a difficult qualifying into an even more difficult race here for the Italian. Not the way he would have wanted to start 2022.
You always say you're only as good as your last race, and his last race for us was when he became the Nations Cup champ. And now here he is with a 2-second penalty in 9th place, struggling. So maybe we didn't see him yesterday in the Manufacturers' Cup. So maybe he's struggling to adapt to this new set of physics.
First pit stop in the way then, that is Matt McEwen. So he is in the lower part of the top 10 and goes from the softs to the hard compound of tyres. As we look here at Takuma Miyazono, he's on the medium tyres compared to Igor Fraga on the hard, so of course has that tyre advantage. We know Takuma is a quick driver, 2020.
Now the idea here is you've got to take one pit stop. So if you think you're going to be in good shape, and you're not too concerned about a restart or yellows, which is a risk, then you're trying to get an advantage by pitting early. So you pit early and then you change to the hards. You've got your pit stop out of the way. Everybody else has to pit at some point still going, and now you're hopefully, when that happens, you can make up track time. Now, what comes into play is that advantage goes away if, let's say, you know, there's a caution and everybody gets bunched up, and then a pit stop doesn't cost as much time to other drivers, and they can offset the, you know, and stay on a faster compound and all that type of shit. So we'll see.
Obviously, as a counter to that, right now the fastest man on the track is Benelli, and he's on that soft tyre and has been since the start of the race. So let's hope that cliff is severe for the sake of everybody else. Now, as I say that, he comes into the pits, so maybe he heard me talking.
He clearly knows what you're talking about, doesn't he? So into the pits then comes Benelli. What tyre is he going to go for then? So he's on the soft tyres. He's put some fuel in, but we don't quite know what tyre compound he has put on at the moment. Gallo's also into the pit lane, and he goes medium to soft, as Benelli, Lee and Blajan all in the pit. So that kind of shakes up the order in the upper half of the top 10. Gallo's going to emerge on the soft compound of tyre. So what he needs really is the field to be kind of bunched up ahead of him so he can take advantage, make hay while the sun shines on that soft tyre, and hard tyre then, as you say there, for Benelli.
Yeah, so most of the field now are on a harder compound of tyre at this point, so it'll be fairly even in the sense of on-track fights. Everyone's sort of even playing field. Here's Andrew Brooks you see in the background. You can see how bad Brooks' race is going, where Benelli, he's made a stop, is out ahead of him. That must be really hard for Andrew Brooks to see there. I'm unsure if he got caught up in that those first corner shenanigans. If anyone's going to get caught up, it's going to be Andrew Brooks.
He is the most unlucky driver we've ever met, and we mean that with the most sincere amount of love as well, because we think Andrew Brooks is a brilliant competitor, a fantastic driver, but he does always seem to be on the wrong end of the stick, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, someone's got to be. And unfortunately, it's Andrew Brooks most of the time. But back to the action on circuit now with Benelli in front of Brooks, of course, and managing to keep the Canadian behind, as you would expect him to do on that newer set of hard compounder tyres, which the difference isn't too much. Like, the wear isn't as bad. All right, Baptiste, he's having a bit of fun out there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's really putting the hammer down. He was half a second quicker than Igor Fraga. Of course, there is a tyre difference. Fraga's on the hards, Baptiste is on the mediums, but Baptiste is looking really comfortable out there. And the thing is, when you're leading from the front,
gaining time on everybody else.
And as an experienced driver as Baptiste, this is the perfect scenario for him, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I listened to a podcast recently which sort of summed up the attitude you need to be leading a race and going quick perfectly. So you need to drive at 100%, but at 95% safety. So you need to be going as quick as you can, but always having that little bit left in reserve. So seeing him sideways coming out of that left-hander half a lap ago isn't really what you want to be doing. You want to be controlled.
Right.
He's not under pressure right now. Use this time to solidify where you are.
Right, so just solid save. There's no competition in front of you. Clean air. So pick and choose your racing line wisely. Don't get it too squirrely. Don't make it easier for people to gain time on you by getting sideways and losing time to recorrecting. So you are out in front, so there's no challenges. So you have the opportunity to take the most aggressive line and, really, drive the race you want to drive. But at the same time, you absolutely can't afford to make a mistake when you're out in front like that. So that's what he means. 105% in terms of driving the race you want to drive. But when you're out in front, 95% safety. Can't afford to make mistakes. A little bit cautious.
We go on
Just a
board
tad.
now, though, to Jose Serrano, the Spaniard, currently in fifth position, yet to make a stop. Still a lot of the field yet to stop actually at this point. They're all going along on that hard compound tires. Baptiste is still on the medium. Will he come in this lap? No, I don't think he will do. You have to make your intention quite clearly known there. But you can see really not much margin for error. Really running it to the wall there, which you're allowed to do. So of course, if you're going to pay to use all the racetrack, you need to go and actually use all the racetrack. So get out there, touch the wall, maybe lose a mirror or two, but that's about it. Continue from there. That is the gap though, and that has come down.
Yeah, Fraga was faster last time around, so I think those medium tyres are starting to come towards the end of their shelf life. Last time around, Beauvoir a 46.1, Fraga a 45.2.
So he should have picked that lap. Like he should have been in that lap, the lap we've just gone through. He should have came in, because now all he's going to do is lose time if that's the case. Meanwhile, Kanata Kawakami, right on the back of Coco Lopez, having to actually lift to get the better run here coming into the bus stop. We're going to try and go around the outside there as Coco Lopez squeezes us out. Lopez has got a tyre advantage here, but I'm not sure if that medium tyre is still running strong. We've seen Beauvoir have problems. Lopez now is the one holding up the train as Benelli gets involved as well. Benelli, of course, has pitted, so we need to get by these guys as quick as possible for the sake of this race. All the time he spends here fighting with Kawakami and Lopez is going to hurt him later on.
Benelli's hunkered down into that seat. He always seems to have a really unique driving style. He sends it up the inside, bit of contact there, a bit robust from Lucas Benelli. We're used to seeing that, I should say. He's not afraid of getting his elbows out.
That was great.
He's a Brazilian driver. He goes up into ninth place. His next target will be Coco Lopez. You can see him there feathering the throttle.
He's excited.
Trying to find the optimum amount of time to get onto the power. No further action between Hernandez and Inestrosa.
That's race, motherfuckers.
Was under investigation. But Lopez, he's a bit of a sitting duck now. He needs to pit. He should have pitted last time around. And you can see him there running a little bit wide into that hairpin. That's going to now Benelli up the inside. Traction will be with Benelli, and it is indeed up into 8th place for the Brazilian.
All right. Let's go. It's great to watch someone work their way up the field.
Here we are. Baptiste Beauvoir.
Really great. Really fun. That's what we're here for.
This should have happened last lap, Baptiste.
Battle in the front. Battles in the mid-pack. Some guys working their way up the field.
In relation to everybody else. So here is Benelli, of course. They were
good racing.
Was a fair chunk ahead.
Couple very key strategic decisions. We want to see competition not just on the course, but in the pit lane and with the strategies.
He lost in traffic. We can tell you how much he lost if we look at the laps here. Where is it? I've lost. There he is. It did a 46 last time, 46.7, which is very slow.
They're talking about tires, because one of the keys to strategy is tires.
But the gap has come down, I think. Well, actually, no,
tires.
I think that Baptiste has sort of shot himself in the foot a little bit by staying out for so long.
And of course, the timing
now looking quite competitive.
at which you choose to use which tires, and the fate of the racing gods to see if the yellow flags and the racing incidents don't throw a fucking monkey wrench into that strategy.
It's going to be a challenge. He might not always make the calls right, and these mistakes might happen early on in the championship before they got to grips with it.
No, I got to say to that. Get good. Get good, mate.
Did you look?
Cope. Get better at the game.
No sympathy from Jimmy Broadbent, continuing on.
I mean, you are right.
Jimmy Broadbent on the booth. He's one of my favorite streamers.
A difficult transition, especially if you're. These guys did thousands of laps in GT Sport, and GT7's a whole different beast. So obviously there are things you can carry over, and there are things you can't carry over, and everyone's sort of discovering that at the moment.
Kawakami and Benelli under investigation. We just saw a graphic flash up on your screen. That is because, of course, Benelli ploughed into the back of Kawakami. It didn't cost him too much, other than, I'm sure, a little bit of pride damage for Kawakami. But either way, Benelli's been given a 1 second penalty for colliding with another car as the race leader Fraga into the pits for the mediums.
We saw that coming. It was a certified Benelli moment where he just chucks it in, bashes the guy out of the way, and I think that's a fair penalty.
Yeah, 1 second is the penalty that he has been awarded.
He does not agree, though. He does not agree. Just a little bit of gesticulation there from the Brazilian. So, I mean, mate, you play silly games, you get silly prizes.
Well, either way, he now sits with a 3.5 second cushion over Baptiste Beauvoir. Beauvoir, of course, is on the soft compound tyres, whereas Benelli is on the slowest, on the hard tyres. Just a reminder, of course, there are 3 tyre compounds available for the drivers, hards, mediums and softs, and they must use at least 2 of those during the race. Pretty much everybody who started on the softs or the mediums has made their one and only pit stop here so far. Here's Valerio Gallo trying to recover something from this race. He goes side by side with Patrick Blajan down into the bus stop. Gallo's on soft tyres. Look at the confidence he's got under braking as he goes through.
So what they tried to do was to stay out of the pits. They tried to start on the fast tire, the soft, sprint out the end, pit early, go to the hards. Other people took sort of a similar strategy, but they're trying to get more run out of their softs. That way they can switch to the mediums. And then you have other people, and hopefully avoid the hardest compound. Then you have other people who started on a medium or hard, and they're going to try to go for a longer run, pinch shorter, and then sprint at the end on softs. But we'll see who decides to do what.
Then for Valerio Gallo, I wonder whether that soft tyre in the middle stint is going to work out for him. It's great that he's now caught up, but he's kind of going to be sat there in no man's land at the moment, and I wonder what it will mean for the final 4.5 laps of this race, whether his pace is going to fade once the last pit stops have taken place. Speaking of the pit stops as well, the last of the drivers who have not made their pit stops, Serrano, Mangano, Inestrosa, all into the pits from the hards onto the soft compound of tyres. They shouldn't be needing to take any fuel in this race.
Right, now they started on hard, so they stayed out longer in the first stint. They pit later, and now they're going to try to finish the race now without having to stop on a shorter sprint, on a faster, grippier compound, and hope that pays off in the end game. A lot of strategy in racing. A lot of strategy in racing.
Third place and quite close.
God damn, it's a lot of strategy in racing.
Just in the background there, so he's really turned this race around, and he does have the fastest lap too, does Valerio Gallo, 1:42.9, the only person to go anywhere near the 42s, or be in them I should say, sorry. So really impressive by him. So definitely still one to watch, and I think this is why he's the 21 champ, isn't he?
I think that's great, but the thing is, he's going to get to the point now where those soft tyres are starting to wear out, and he's going to come under pressure from Fraga. Fraga's on the medium compound. They're a little bit more durable. He's going to have a bit more grip into the left-hander here. Gallo running a little bit hot into there. They're going to run side by side almost on the corner exit. Fraga goes on the outside line into the right-hander as Gallo tries to defend, but is it all going to be in vain? As the two previous champions running
good
very
fight,
close
let's
to one
fight,
another.
let's go. Oh, this is racing. Oh, yeah, let's go. Fighting him off. He's trying to pass. He's fighting him off. Clean racing. But hard racing. He's still going to try to go on this right hand. Nope. Taking the line. Taking inside, outside. Outside, inside, outside on him. Fending him off. Going around here. Man, really challenging him at almost every corner. And now takes him. That's when you guys, he knows he got the pace. He's just saying to him, I'm faster than you. And you can fight me off 1, 2, maybe even 3, 4 turns, but I'm running harder than you right now. Really good stuff.
Gallo really struggling now because his lap time's dropped considerably last lap, and again driving Blajan to the wall, just giving him enough space. Can come back to take his line. So I think Gallo really on the edge of defending there and just getting it wrong at exit. There's contact between Miyazono and Blajan, and just like that, Miyazono being in the right place takes 2 positions at once from P6 up to P4. Gallo the big loser there down to P6, and Blajan, despite all the action, is just where he started.
Well, that was very much akin to Lewis Hamilton at Silverstone. Through goes Lewis Hamilton into a couple of positions up. Miyazono doing exactly the same strat as Gallo tries to get ahead of Blajan into the bus stop chicane, parks his car on the apex. Blajan picking up a 1 second penalty there as well. So whether there was a bit of contact.
All right, I'm turning off pocket
not,
locker
I'm not
86.
sure, but either way, Blajan with that 1 second